everybody, I hope you are having a wonderful day, evening, whatever time of day it is. And say, excuse all this look going on because it is well after midnight. And I was just kind of on edge and just felt like filming a few videos. I'm on my old camera because I still haven't figured out how to work my new Canon Rebel that I just got for Christmas, which I know was quite a while ago. But anyway, I wanted to film on this camera because it's much better than a webcam. But hopefully I will be on the Canon soon. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you about something new that I got. And this is something up until a couple weeks ago I had never heard of. And it is Origami Owl custom jewelry. And this is what the little container looks like. And it says, you tell the stories with words, we tell the stories with jewelry. And that's what it says on the back. But it's just this cute little Chinese takeout container. And up until I got invited to a party, because this is like a party, kind of like, you know, you do Pampered Chef or Tastefully Simple or any of those many parties that you can go to. One of my friends from high school invited me to an Origami Owl party, and I looked it up and I was like, oh wow, this is really neat. And they have options for necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, which I just got a necklace. So that's all I can tell you about. And their main thing that they seem to promote is the living locket. And this opens, I'm guessing, like your typical Chinese takeout container. I don't eat Chinese food, so I wouldn't know what a Chinese takeout container looks like. But you open it up, and the first thing you see is this little fortune cookie. And I believe they come in different colors. Mine came in this nice red color, orangey red. And it is just real, it has like embroidered with flowers. And I'll come back to this in a few minutes. And everything was packaged really super well. And then the next thing that was in the box was this box for the living locket. And on the back of this, or actually if you open this, your locket is down in here. It's down in this little spongy protective pouch, and it is in a little plastic baggie that goes down, that slips right down in here. And on the back of this box, this is something you would want to keep. It tells you how to take care of your locket. So, you know, so if you ever did get this, you definitely want to check out the instructions for it. And then in the very bottom of the box was, there were two baggies, and one had a chain in it, and then one had the 6 charms that I got in it, because I got 6 charms, and I was hoping I could fit them all in the size locket I got, which I was able to. So anyway, let's go into the little fortune cookie. And I already unboxed this and put it together just for the sake of time, but and plus I didn't know how hard it would be to do. But basically this is what you store your locket in, and you can store this on your bedside table, or, you know, your dresser, wherever you choose to store it at. And you just squeeze the two sides of it and it opens up, and inside is your locket. And they have a lot of different options for chains. Some chains were short, some chains were long. This one is a 16 to 18 inch chain. It's adjustable. So, and this one falls down right to about right in here on me, right into, you know, right where I want it to fall. And it's got this little tiny Origami Owl. I don't know if I can even get this up to where you can see it, but it has a little Origami Owl written on it. And then this one has like the little balls every so often. And this chain is in rose gold, and some of the chains, they all come, I believe, in silver, rose gold, and gold. And then like this one I think also came in a black. I'm not sure what else. And then you have a lot of the same options for the lockets. You have like, and for the locket part, the living locket, you have like a small, medium, and large. And then they also have like a heart-shaped one that was pretty big, and it was really pretty. And then some of them have different color enamel on the front, around it. This is mine right here, and I'll show you up closer in just a moment. But some of them have like the different color enamel. Some of them come in, some of them are blinged out with little like decorative Swarovski crystal thingies all the way around it. And I just wanted a plain one. And this one, mine is in rose gold. And so is the chain. And then also like the lock, like with the charms, and the charms, everything is purchased individually. And then like with the charms, you can get different colors in a lot of those. Like some of those have like silver and gold and everything. And I do want to kind of sit and I do want to kind of rearrange these and play around with them and see if I can figure out a way to get them to not fall on top of each other, and then also to try to get them to somewhat stay in the same place. What would be really neat is if they had like a magnetic disc. They have discs you can put in the back, the plates. What would be really neat is if they had like plates you could put in the back that were magnetic, that you could stick your charms to so they wouldn't move around. Although, kind of the fun thing with it is the fact that you do have the charms that do move around. And these are, it has a magnetic closure. It has this little place right here, and I'll see if I can get my fingernail in it enough to open it up. They're pretty, with acrylic nails, a little bit harder to open, but there we go. Then it pops open, and it opens partially like that, and then it snaps closed with the, it has some strong magnets around here. And from what I've been told from people whose kids had them, their kids have never gotten into these and played around with the charms and lost them or anything. They have not even opened them. So, and some of these kids were pretty young. And actually, my cross is actually stuck to a magnet, I think, in here. Let me see if I can get in here and just kind of move it around, just so I can show you my charms. And with the charms, I suggest using a pair of tweezers, because that is going to make it just a little easier for you to be able to place your charms, because they are not real big. They're actually pretty small, and so I found it was just a lot easier for me to place my charms with my tweezers. And I was trying to get this to sit in here a little better so you can see each individual charm in here. And this one, the magnet's wanting to, let me see if I can move that one around. Well, this is good. I can show you, because there's a magnet here and magnet here, and so my charm keeps wanting, my cross keeps wanting to stick down there. But basically the way I place the charm, and I would suggest doing this on a bed or on a little counter or somewhere where you're not going to drop it, because these charms are not real big. And some of them are very detailed with little crystals. I'm trying to get a hold of this little dog paw one right here. Actually, it was probably easier on my bed. Ah, I can't get it. I'm trying to get it up. Okay, but So basically I have the charm and the tweezers, and then I'm just gonna gently set the charm in here, and without trying to scratch or break anything, because these lockets will break. And it tells you that on the box because they are made out of glass. But they had so many options for charms. It was incredible. And then when you're done, you just let it close. But they had so incredibly many options for charms, and they were categorized, and I mean, you could, basically what you want to do is tell a story with your locket. And this one, I wanted just to be kind of about me as a person. And so what I got, and I'm going to show you this up close. Hopefully you can see that with the light, and the paws covering a little bit of the dolphin. But see, several of these have little rhinestone, or I think they use Swarovski crystals. But this is what the living locket looks like. So people get to actually come up and look at it, and this is telling my story, or part of my story, my life that I want to reveal. And you can see I have the little 8th note music notes, and these have little crystals down in them. And that's because ever since I've done music all my life, and so that represents that. Over here, and you can move these around, which is pretty neat. And then you can see right up here, I've got a little lipstick, and that's because of my love of makeup. I've got a cross, and there were different cross options, and I got the cross because of the fact that God is #1 in my life. And so, you know, that represents the religious part of me. And then got the little dog paw over here that you can, it has 4 little crystals in it. That had, and that's just to represent my love for animals, and also the fact, you know, represent my 3 babies, my 3 dogs. And then I wish there was a way to really get these to sit in one place. I'm trying to get the cross to move a little bit so you can see the other 2 things. Then you can see the sun. And I think that's one of the, she said that's one of the new ones. And the sun just has a real personal meaning to me. And also it's one of my tattoos. And I might talk about that at some point. Right now I'm not ready to. And then you may have already seen it. One thing is, see, some of them get kind of double stuck on there. But right behind the cross, you can see a little blue dolphin. And that is what one of my other tattoos is. And I've just always seen dolphins as being peaceful, playful, gentle creatures. And I've just always had a love of dolphins. So anyway, if I can find it, I will link a page that you can go to if you are interested in looking at these and ordering them. And I mean, you can see how the medium locket is, the size of it. And the rose gold is very, very pretty. They were all very pretty. I mean, it just depends on what you personally choose. And these are sold by independent consultants. And I will link, if I can find it, I will put a link up to my, to the consultant that I got this one from. But if you get invited to an Origami Owl party, I would say definitely go. It's an interesting story to hear about and read about. And then these little lockets, I think they're beautiful. And everybody's is going to be different. And you can get rhinestones, like birthstones. You can get like things to clip onto the chain, like little teardrops, and I mean there's just endless number of options you can get with these. And this came just in time for me to go on vacation, to take it on vacation, which I'm thrilled about. And then when you're done with it, you just let it slowly fall down. Just gently place it down into the little pouch and let it close. And then set it on your bedside table or wherever you choose to set it to keep it protected and keep it in here. And so far, I mean, I haven't worn it since I just got it, but it seems to be really good quality. And it does get a little bit on the expensive side because everything is sold individually. But then you can also host parties and all that kind of stuff. But if you want to find out more about that, you can, you can check it out further yourself. But anyway, I will talk to you all soon, and I hope you take care. I'm sorry this video was so long, but I really wanted to show you that and kind of go into it a little bit. But I hope you take care, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.